We're looking for young individuals that want to challenge themselves, that are hardworking, that want to make a difference, they want to learn, they want to grow, they want to be a part of something bigger. So we put together a program that we can share with the interns when they come in here that will help them understand what's expected of them, what they're going to learn, what the benefits are, who they'll be working with, and at the end of the day, what we hope they gain from it. At the same time, there's a tremendous benefit to ERMCO. For us, the intern program is truly a way to help grow our team and make a better ERMCO.
I was working at Riley Hospital at the new maternity section that's being built. I went into this internship expecting to be doing a lot more like cleaning and kind of busy work like that, but I really ended up not doing much of that at all and got to experience everything pretty firsthand.
As soon as I graduated high school, I started working construction. I've actually done everything from roofing to doing metalwork to carpentry to it's pretty much everything. But coming to ERMCO was completely different. Here I learned a lot. I met a lot of people, really nice people, and they're always there. Yes, they'll be like, do this on your own. Once you're done, come get me and I will check over it, and then we can go back through if there's anything you didn't understand.
We always try to take the underclassmen and find an opportunity for them to actually go out and work hands-on on a job site. And then they bring that knowledge and that understanding of the means and methods of installation into our overhead operations for their last 2 years with us. So we really try to build a well-rounded intern that can bring the most to the team, but learn the most as they're a part of our team as well.
Throughout my experience with ERMCO, I've learned a lot. I've learned so much from estimating to project management to design build to turnkey work. And we're currently working on the IUPUI project now, so I'm still learning a lot as I'm going through. Project management, looking over contracts, reviewing financials, and just make sure the work's getting done in a timely manner and the correct manner.
This summer I was with Drew Pojar in pre-construction services, basically doing a little bit of everything I felt. So I did some takeoff and I was helping out with pricing jobs and a little bit of estimating. And then
this summer I worked with Dave Cavanaugh over in the design build area. When I came to the site, it was staggering just to see how large and how massive and how much complex that entire system had to be. I worked primarily with the security system and trying to understand how that all went together and how different changes were being put in by different contractors and trying to reconcile them with our own decisions.
Starting from the first day, I was like roughing in rooms with a journeyman, and I was pretty much just putting things in place where he told me to. But towards the end of that task, I had been bending my own conduit and starting to understand the prints, which was something that was a little overwhelming at first. I didn't have too much experience with. But towards the end, I became very confident.
This summer, I was in the construction services department. My favorite part was the freedom that I got to work here. Because, for example, Chris used to assign me some project and used to tell me that, Sahaj, this is your baby and you gotta know everything about it and take care of it. So that was good.
Anything from wiring to even general electrical theory is not something I had spent a lot of time with. But as far as estimating goes, really the essence of capturing cost, capturing hours, but also just the purpose you serve as an estimator, and really what takes you over the top from someone who's just doing takeoff to someone who's can be value beyond that.
I basically knew nothing about pre-construction coming in, and so it kind of just showed me the entire process of, when you get an opportunity to, hey, let's do takeoff and then move to pricing it and then actually sending out your bid proposal.
I was out in the field for this summer. I was at CEP down in Columbus. I learned a lot about pulling wire, running pipe, having the knowledge to use all the various tools on the job site. That was exciting because I walked in here knowing literally nothing about any tools, any construction work ever. So that was fun to learn.
But overall, I was very happy with everybody I came across and met. They were all wanting to give advice and stuff, so I picked up a lot of knowledge from the people who have been there they've been doing this forever.
Another important thing I'd say I learned was I didn't realize this. They don't really teach it in school, I guess, but there's a lot of like emphasis on keeping the relationships, whether it be with subcontractors or your suppliers or even, you know, owner, engineer, whatever.
My time with Dave also helped me kind of realize how broad and how expansive this entire field of my engineering, you know, just electrical in general, how many different avenues it could take me. It's really broadened my mind to what I could possibly do.
So it's really cool to see from all sides, and especially after taking off, you know, all the buildings and learning how these things are typically wired, typically set up, typically installed, how much money and time these things take.
As far as a career standpoint, ERMCO has opened my eyes because it actually showed me that what I'm learning in school is more so a theory-based knowledge versus in the field it's more hands-on. A common analogy that I like to use with my schoolwork is that school teaches me my ABCs and how to make words out of them, and being in the field work with ERMCO teaches me how to put them together and make sentences.
It was an amazing experience here, and I hope to do it in the near future.
I'm very thankful for the opportunity to come here and learn a lot.
If I had to say I had the most favorite part about the company working with ERMCO, it would be ERMCO itself. Just because ERMCO has such a great culture. From the first day I walked in, my experience was one that I've never experienced before.
Overall, this internship, it's been probably the best work experience I've had thus far in my life, and I'm very glad I had the opportunity to work with ERMCO.